Ukrainian rescuers were fighting fires early on Saturday morning. Russian attacks damaging farms in Odessa, as well as in Sumy. Now these rescuers are looking at a peaceful Easter, with Russian President Vladimir Putin announcing a truce for the weekend.
Today, starting from 1500 GMT to midnight Monday, the Russian side announces an Easter ceasefire. I order a stop to all military activities for this period. We assume that the Ukrainian side will follow our example. However, our troops should be ready to repel possible ceasefire violations and provocations by the enemy.
But many in Kiev are skeptical, especially as air raid sirens blare out in the country's second-largest city, Kharkiv. President Zelensky says Ukraine will observe Putin's Easter truce, but he's already accused Moscow of breaching it, saying Russian assaults are still continuing in the country. And Foreign Minister Andrei Sybiha said Kiev was waiting for actions and not words. It's a sentiment that many Ukrainians agree with.
Tonight in Ukraine, and especially in Kiev, we expect missiles. There will be no ceasefire.
I don't believe his statement, because Russia is a terrorist country and they constantly lie to the international community.
I personally do not believe, because it is not the first time and rules were broken before. That is why I think it will not be the way that he promised. There will be violations.
Earlier, there were signs of diplomacy at work. Tearful reunions and hugs as more than 270 Ukrainian prisoners of war were freed by Russia and back on Ukrainian soil.
You know, I'm extremely happy to see my girlfriend after 3 years. When I called her from captivity, I could not see her. I do not know how to describe my feelings. I'm happy that she was able to wait till my return. I've promised that if she waits for me, I will marry her. Now I will fulfill my promise.
On the Russian side, more than 240 prisoners were freed. The Russian Defense Ministry saying they were in Belarus, receiving medical and psychological care. Back in Ukraine and in Russian-controlled Luhansk in the east, volunteers are handing out Easter cakes on Holy Saturday. Services and prayers are also underway. Here, they'd been hoping for a truce for the holiday. It's a region which has borne the brunt of Russia's war on Ukraine. And now they're hoping that a more permanent ceasefire may be on the way to end this 3-year-long conflict. President Zelensky has proposed one already. Daniel Padwick, TRT World.